Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So this video, I'm gonna tighten that up. Basically is just going through the trailer, finding the holes where we missed the beams and sealing them up. I'm actually just going to use like liquid nail to do it. I figure it'll probably dry somewhere close to the color of the wall, something like that. But some of this stuff is a little crazy, like this right here. Apparently I missed washing this spot of the wall. But anyway, I've gone through the whole place and washed all the walls. Most of the chalk came off. There's a few places up here where you can still see some of that red chalk. But for the most part, it all came off. I'm thinking about polyurethane in these walls. Haven't decided yet, but we'll see. But first thing I need to do is just kind of go through and seal those up. May put a little bit in the cracks and the corners, that kind of thing. So y'all stick around and let's see how much fun this is. What? I love you. Love you too. I am recording. Be careful. You don't want everybody to know that you love me. I'm just patching holes.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes enough to get us out of, so
Okay.
we're gonna go down there.
Y'all have fun.
We will.
Oh, that's a big one. See, getting to do stuff like this just satisfies the kid in me. Needless to say, as many extra holes as we have, this very well might take a couple of days. Holy cow. I know some people are like, well, why are you going to take the time to do that? It's just me. It is just me. It's how I roll, how I do stuff. Last thing I want to do is build a whole trailer and then have a leak or have air coming through somewhere that I could have sealed before I painted, or you know, any number of things could happen. But I kind of like to have a smooth or close to smooth surface. But kind of more importantly to me is going to be air. And some of these holes, if I try to polyurethane over them, aren't going to want to seal right. And then I'm going to have a bit of an issue. I mean, maybe I'll get some air flow from the tin. Maybe I get some of the heat creeping through. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I just feel like it's going to be a big deal. But I mean, you fill the holes in your drywall, don't you? Why should this be any different? This needs a few more screws in it. So I just figure, since I'm here and I'm at this stage, you know, why not? Alright, so for the most part, I have sealed up all the holes. Maybe not the prettiest job, but like I said, I'll hit it with some sandpaper and get it decently smooth. It ain't gotta be perfect. I mean, it's mine, I don't care really. Seal up the front wall. There's a pretty good gap in the bottom down there. Caught all the holes, I think, in the front wall. I'll probably come back out tomorrow and check and make sure I didn't miss anything. Definitely need a few screws in this. Probably one right here, and that's probably going to cause a problem in that corner since I've already sealed it. I'll probably have to clean that back out. Over the door here, there's a pretty good gap, so it's sealed. I still have these seams. I may or may not seal them, I don't know. Around the fender wells will definitely be sealed. I got the front edge of this one a few minutes ago. But basically just sealing stuff up, filling the gaps between some of these boards. We did all this with hand tools for the most part, electric hand tools. So in some spaces we do have a little bit of a gap. And I just want to try to cut down on some of that heat or cold air from exchanging and coming in here through those. Even though I did insulate the walls before I put the walls or the wood part up on the walls, this thing was out in the sun with the sun beating on the side of it, and you could reach up there and lay your hand on that metal beam and it was hot. So it's insulated here and here, but that metal beam doesn't have insulation other than the insulation I squirted, you know, through the center of it, but still that metal's carrying it to the outside. So just to try to cut down on some of that, so the AC doesn't have to work as hard. I don't have to pull on this as hard. I don't have to use as much of the battery power in that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably finish that tomorrow, caulk the rest of them, or some spots of the rest of them where I see big gaps, and then sand them briefly, and they should be ready to paint if I'm going to paint them, or they may just stay just like they are. I don't know. Kind of to the point I got to start working on the ceiling, getting the insulation up there, and I got to have a hand to do that. I might be able to do it myself. When I get to putting the boards up, it'll be a little difficult, but I want to put insulation up and close that in. And once we get the ceiling closed in, then I got the strip around the outside I want to do. So one step at a time, one thing at a time. Appreciate y'all watching. Just wanted to show the whole trailer build for people so they could kind of see and get some ideas in case it's something they ever wanted to do. But till next time, hope y'all have a good one.